This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Our top story at 6, Sarasota Memorial Hospital officials say patients, visitors, and staff have trouble parking on a daily basis.
There are already 4 parking garages on the SMH campus, but some staff need to park a few blocks away and then take a shuttle to work. ABC7's Erica Jackson is joining us live from Sarasota Memorial Hospital with a possible solution. Erica.
Good evening. Sarasota Memorial Hospital is creating a long-term solution to fix the problem now and make sure this issue stays in the past. SMH is preparing for the construction of a new parking garage on the west side of campus off Osprey Avenue between Arlington and Hawthorne Streets. The 5-story, 600-space garage is expected to cost about $12 million. The hospital already has more than 3,100 parking spaces on its campus, but about 250 employees still have to park at an off-site lot every day and then take a shuttle to the hospital. The garage is expected to support the increase of patients and visitors in the future, but some patients say the project is unnecessary.
Our growth has outgrown our site with the number of visitors, patients that are coming onto the campus every day, along with thousands of employees. We're maxing out our parking.
I don't know if they have a problem during peak season, but I never have to wait, and I always use valet. And if valet's not here, there's always plenty of spots in the garage.
Drivers will be able to enter the garage from both Hawthorne and Arlington Streets, but will only be able to exit onto Arlington. And some drivers are concerned to see if that will create more traffic congestion on Osprey Avenue. But SMH staff says that won't be an issue. It'll just bring more traffic flow to Waldemere Street and US 41. Construction is set to begin in November, with a completion date expected for December 2018. Reporting live at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, I'm Erica Jackson. Scott and Haley, back to you.
All right, Erica, thank you so much. A new audit reveals there are $8 million in unpaid fraudulent property taxes in Sarasota County. The culprits are homeowners who are granted a homestead exemption when their property is not their primary residence. Sarasota County is the first in the state to do such an extensive audit. The county property appraiser submitted a total of 110,000 homestead exemptions to an outside auditing firm. That firm found 547 property owners were collecting a tax break that they did not qualify for. At this point, $6.7 million has been paid back. The county is still waiting to collect $1.6 million. The uncollected balances will be added as liens on those homes.
The money gets all paid to the tax collector, who then pays back every taxing authority who should have had the money in the first place. So, you know, you've got all the county debt, the school board, EMS.
Although the numbers seem high, the number of fraud cases is lower than expected. The audit typically reveals 1 to 2% of cases are fraudulent, but in Sarasota County, it was only 0.5%.
After more than 30 years, the Venice lime pits are being removed. The removal will allow for a large part of Pine Brook Park to open to the public for the first time. The 2 large pits are remnants of an old water treatment plant that used lime to soften the city's water. Now, $2.5 million project will excavate the old lime.
We'll buy fresh gravel to replenish what needs to be installed to raise the area to the FEMA allowable elevation level.
Once the work is complete, the fencing that was used to close the area off will be removed and people will be able to explore the entire park. Sarasota County is working to protect the local ecosystem through fertilizer restrictions that will go into effect this week. Homeowners are being asked to not use nitrogen and phosphorus fertilizers from June 1st through September 30th. According to the Sarasota County Environmental Protection Division, the chemicals lead to an excess of nutrients in our local waterways that create algae blooms and other problems. Leaving grass clippings on your lawn will help provide 50% of nitrogen that your lawn needs. Keeping grass taller will also help form deeper roots to withstand heat and dry spells.
ABC7 wants to make sure you have all the information you need to be fully prepared for this hurricane season. On the first day of that season, this Thursday, we'll bring you an hour-long hurricane special. Our weather team will go over everything you need to know, from evacuation zones and routes, shelter information, and what you need to have in your supply kit and so much more. You can also call us during this program, and a panel of experts will be here to answer your storm-related questions. So mark your calendar. It's June 1st, this Thursday at 7 p.m. live right here on ABC7.
And Bob will be helping put that on. They've been working on it already. And Bob, it will include a live call-in section as well.
Yeah, always does, with a lot of great folks answering the phones from all the counties around town here, and that's always helpful too and beneficial. There's a couple of conflicting forecasts. The Colorado State University is predicting a slightly below average or average season, while NOAA is predicting above average season, so it doesn't really matter what they predict. What they do predict is that there's going to be some storms, and one of them may come our way, so be prepared. That's the key. 87 degrees right now, sunshine, dew point is at 70, humidity at 57%, winds are out of the west-northwest at 12. And as far as the rainfall goes, most of it right now inland. We're starting to see a pattern of some showers and storms developing in the interior portions of our viewing area right now. This is not legitimate right here, but these are across central portions of Highlands County. Some of that rain heavy at times too, and we are anticipating a better chance for some scattered showers and storms down the road. We'll have details on that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. An update now on a story that's received a lot of attention from ABC7 viewers today. Take a look at this video we received from a viewer showing all the trash left on Siesta Key this holiday weekend. Doesn't look like the #1 beach in America, does it? Sarasota County officials say they received higher than normal levels of trash, which they say is typical due to an increase in beach visitors. Crews from Parks, Recreation, and Natural Resources Department and volunteers spent the day cleaning up all that garbage. County officials say all area beaches were cleared and back to normal by noon today.
Sarasota County is perfecting a new mosquito spray device, changing a system that's been in place for more than 20 years.
The change could make mosquito spraying safer for technicians and other drivers on the roadways. ABC7's Dwayne Lindo is here with more on the story. Dwayne?
Well, Scott, that system you're referring to required driving on the wrong side of the road to spray. But now this new and unique system is said to not only make it safer, but more accurate as well.
A new, safer system of spraying mosquitoes may soon be the norm here in Sarasota County.
It is designed to get us in the correct travel lane, the right side of the road, so we can spray ditches from there.
For more than 2 decades, mosquito techs leaned out their window and sprayed from the left side of the road, driving against traffic.
I was going down one of the roads, and a car came in front of me, and he wouldn't go around me. He just sat there until I backed up and went around him. So I said, well, there's got to be a different way.
Within a year, technician Norm Mosley found a solution.
Here's your joystick.
This unique device, which cost around $700 to make, sends a stream of liquid into the ditches.
I've made it so that they have a controller inside the vehicle, and they pull it out of the back of the vehicle and are able to spray it from the back side of the truck.
Technicians can now look at their monitor, operating the jet spray with the joystick while still focusing on the road. Mosquito Management Service Director Matt Smith says this new method also has other safety protocols in place.
It's designed just like the old system to be driven around 5 miles an hour, never more than 10. And at that speed, it's easy to turn on and off, make adjustments, or just stop the vehicle and do whatever corrections you need.
Although the system is still a work in progress, Smith says they're always looking ahead, continuing to make improvements.
We have 3 of these devices. We already have some in the field in use, but they're being used by 2 staff members now, one to drive, one to use the machine, just to troubleshoot the device and make sure everything is working the way we want it.
Now, once everything is approved with the Risk and Safety Department, these devices will eventually be installed on all their vehicles. Back to you.
Very clever idea.
It is.
Thank you, Dwayne. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, a week-long project leading to warnings for drivers where you need to be careful if you're driving through Sarasota.
Plus, one Florida Powerball player could get their hands on the largest payout in the nation. We'll show you just how much is up for grabs. Stay with us.
Here we go. We're going to go out there in the rain. You're going to get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh, yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
My name is Luke Perry, and I am 1 million strong. I'm in the fight against colorectal cancer because I believe we can win it. Colon and rectal cancers are the second leading cause of cancer deaths among men and women in the U.S. Colon cancer is preventable. Know the risk factors and make sure to get screened. There are simple, take-home options available. Take control of your health. Screening for colon cancer isn't embarrassing. It can be life-saving. To find out more about your options, visit fightcrc.org.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now, we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind Your Meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
Drivers who use Orange Avenue north of downtown Sarasota should take caution this week due to some work being done along the roadway. Crews from Florida Power and Light will be working on power lines on Orange Avenue between 10th Street and Fruitville Road for the next week. They'll be out on the road from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Drivers should expect delays and lane closures until that work is complete.
One lucky Powerball winner in Florida could win the largest jackpot in the nation. Florida Powerball has gone nearly 2 months without a winner. The jackpot has grown to $302 million. Players also have the opportunity, though, to win lower tier prizes from $2 to $4 million by matching any of the non-jackpot winning combinations. By the way, the next Powerball drawing will be tomorrow night. You can watch it live during our 11 o'clock newscast here on ABC7.
And this is a good reminder because Bob and I always say after those drawings that we are going to go get the ticket, and then we see the drawing and we forget. So this is a reminder. I need to make a mental note. Go get the ticket. Yeah.
Play on, America.
That's a good one.
We'll be right back.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before.
And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Are you paying too much for your cable or satellite TV? The U.S. government passed a bill mandating free over-the-air digital transmission of all broadcast network television channels. That means with the new TV Freeway digital antenna, you can get free HD programming from your favorite broadcast networks 24/7 without a bill. You just plug it into the back of your TV and start watching all of your favorite broadcast programs for free. There are no contracts to sign, no hidden fees, and no monthly fees. Just free HD broadcast TV. Take it with you anywhere. Call or go online now to get your TV Freeway stick for the incredibly low price of only $14.99. But wait, call or click now and you can get a second TV Freeway stick for a second TV. Just pay a separate fee, but you have to order right now.
Call 1-800-809-5196 to get your TV Freeway. Call now or go to tvfreeway.com. So call 1-800-809-5196. This offer's not in any store. Call now.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Another hot one today.
Oh,
here in the
yeah.
Suncoast, huh?
Yeah, it was nice. Nice weather for Memorial Day weekend. A lot of
True.
people out there enjoying the beaches. Unfortunately, some of them not cleaning up after
Yeah, I know.
themselves.
That's not right.
It is kind of strange that people
Yeah,
do that. You know,
it's
such a
unfortunate.
lovely beach, the best beach in the world,
Yeah.
practically, and all of them up and down the Suncoast. But it was great beach weather, and it looks like it's going to continue. Although we have a better chance for some showers and storms. I don't know if you noticed it today. I did. I was walking around and noticed a little bit more haziness in the sky, and that's a result of the air quality not being the best. We saw that a few weeks ago with the air quality index. That's a result of a stagnant area of high pressure. Not quite as high as it was a couple of weeks ago, but it's still there, and we may see similar conditions again tomorrow. Van Way's a webcam, though, showing beautiful conditions out there on the waters, and we've got a couple of areas of disturbed weather in the upper levels of the atmosphere streaming on by, one in the lower Mississippi Valley right now, producing some tornadoes earlier just south of New Orleans, and another one to Texas, too, moving off toward the east. So a little instability in the atmosphere will create some showers and storms. This is a fire earlier in southeastern portions of DeSoto County. Here comes some rain as some moisture moves in from the south. Basically, the storm is moving off to the northeast. This is false echoes. Again, some chaff coming from the military exercises down south near Key West, and not much rain near the coast at all. And that's the way it'll stay for the most part through this evening. Now, some outflow boundaries may kick off a shower or two throughout the evening near the coast, but not much. The air quality index, ozone, the major pollutant, 78 now, in the moderate range at this point. I mentioned the other disturbance too over Texas, and there's another one over the Four Corners region. All these kind of moving off west to east, and so with that in mind, we'll have a little bit better chance for a few showers and a few thunderstorms. High pressure is situated off the coast of Florida now. That'll provide us with that east to southeasterly wind component, which will keep the humidity values up, and also the moisture supply there too, which will kick off a few showers and a few thunderstorms. Pretty good chance of that happening throughout the rest of the work week. 11 o'clock tonight, a few clouds around. As I mentioned, a chance for a late evening shower as some of that works its way back from the inland areas toward the coast. Sarasota now 87 degrees, and currently the dew point is at 70, and humidity at 57%. That dew point temperature is up there, and winds are out of the west-northwest at 12. The pressure 30.03 inches. It's high, and that continues to stay pretty much stationary right now. And the 91, the high, a little bit above average. Our normal high at 88, 97 the record set back in 1955. No rainfall officially at the airport. However, there's been some pretty big showers and storms into Highlands County as of late. Wind flow will be rather light and variable for much of the overnight and during the day. We'll have a little sea breeze kick in the afternoon. Won't be much, so a little bit better chance for at least one or two storms to develop near the coast. Today, that inland area mainly getting the rainfall. I mentioned the national scene, zonal flow, if you will, moving west to east across the entire United States. A few showers over the northeast from Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Rhode Island and into Connecticut, and then some cooler weather over the upper Mississippi Valley. Well, the RPM forecast model showing the breakdown of showers heading off to the west. Here comes some more moisture from the southeast. Showers developing in the interior portion and then having a tendency to work their way toward the coast late in the evening. On Thursday morning, we could have a few showers near the coast. Similar conditions on Thursday, with the bulk of the precipitation will be focused inland. We'll have some sunshine in the morning with showers and storms developing. In this kind of situation, we do have a tendency to see a few coastal showers developing as the sea breeze develops and pushes inland. So that may happen in the late morning, early afternoon. But you can see the rainfall amounts will be rather impressive in some areas in the interior portion of the state. We need the rain everywhere across the peninsula. Looks like we're going to get most of it in the interior portions of this week. Southeast winds turn to the west at 10 knots. Seas will be right around 2 feet with a light chop. Water temperature really starting to warm up, 85 degrees, and beaches will see a high of 87 degrees. Tides upcoming, low tide will be at 12:49 and the high at 7:57. And sunset just coming after 8 o'clock. Partly cloudy, a 20% chance for storms, 74 for low tomorrow. 30% chance for scattered mainly afternoon storms, a high of 89. The extended forecast, well, there it is, 50 to 60% chances for scattered, mainly diurnal or afternoon and evening thunderstorms right through the weekend. Highs will be into the upper 80s. Linda?
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll introduce you to an amazing Suncoast woman who can provide a great night out and cares for ill people.
This week, his debut abroad is done. Now the battles and more questions at home. The budget, healthcare, the Russia investigation, and who will lead the FBI. This is where America turns for answers. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential. There's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline. If you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death, you must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. Graduating kindergartners teach us life lessons. New mommy must-have products and the Indian table in the kitchen. Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
Today's amazing Suncoast woman is a nurse practitioner, and she says she doesn't even have to ask her patients about their family history.
She's been in Venice so long, she probably treated their parents, maybe even their grandparents. ABC7's Linda Carson has her story.
Donna Pasciotto's actual name is Madonna.
Mom had 4 miscarriages before me, and our family was very Catholic. And Mom said novenas, prayers, that if I survived, if this pregnancy survived, she would name me after Madonna.
She's from Detroit, Michigan.
I went to Wayne State University, became an RN, and worked for 10 years.
Her career was advancing, but she wasn't happy. She wanted to work one-on-one with patients. Her husband was in the family construction business. Then the construction business nosedived.
By divine intervention, we had the opportunity to move to Florida. I transferred to USF and was in the first graduating class of family nurse practitioners, which was exactly what I wanted.
But nobody knew what nurse practitioners were back then. But the practice she worked for took a chance on her.
They didn't think that older people would want to see a nurse practitioner. and I was to pick up the overflow of what the doctors couldn't see that day. Turned out that people kept coming back to me, and I kind of unintentionally developed my own practice.
And it's still flourishing to this day.
It's a perfect job for me. It's a perfect town, and I was still able to be room mom and be on the school boards and be involved in my boys' classes.
And her husband got an opportunity.
The city wanted to do something with the pier. It was just a concession stand and a bait shop at the time. And they put it out to bid, and we actually lost the first bid. Somebody else bid us out, but that fell through, and they came back to us.
And both sons joined them in the business, so they bought their partners out.
Mike decided it was time to grow, so we were working on the plans for Finn's, which was going to be our upscale restaurant. At the same time, the county needed somebody to take over Snook Haven.
And now both Finn's and Snook Haven are thriving. And Donna and Mike have their kids and grandkids right here. Donna's life lesson is from her dad.
He always told me, Donna, you can accomplish anything as long as you're willing and able to work hard for it.
Donna says she did not plan her incredible life journey, but she couldn't be happier the way it worked out. She's been able to combine family, business, community, and service to others to build a great life and to make life better for all of those around her. Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda. Busy woman and busy family.
Good family, too. I played golf with the husband and son, too, and they're great golfers as well. So good things going on there.
And a great place to go have dinner.
That's right.
Well, News Tonight with David Muir is next.
A great evening. We'll see you back here at 11.